Monkey.
So Paulie Malignaggi said that he doesn't believe Devin the Dream Haney will fight Lomachenko, that he believes Devin Haney is scared. Well, listen, I don't want to misconstrue what he's saying. He could even sue me for defamation, in all honesty. But he essentially said that he believes Haney will move up in weight because he's a duck and he doesn't want to fight Lomachenko. Well, how embarrassing, because Devin Haney is in negotiations with Lomachenko to make an undisputed title defense happen sometime next year. So Paulie Malignaggi was wrong. Bill Haney and Devin Haney have never ducked anyone. I've told you guys several times, Haney has always pressed the top fighters in his division, whether it was Teofimo Lopez, George Kambosos, Lomachenko, whoever had the belts, Haney wanted to fight them. And now that Devin Haney has the belts, he's looking for the other best guys and saying, well, who's the best challenger? Devin Haney, the champion, was the one who went to Vasily Lomachenko in his most recent fight and said, let's make it happen. And what was Loma's response? Is this lightweight or is this heavyweight? Lomachenko was already making excuses, for a fight against Devin Haney, insinuating that Haney is just way too big for him. Devin Haney, if he can get a few more big wins in his career, will definitely go down as a throwback fighter. I mean, this guy is fighting all of the top guys he possibly can. I suspect after this fight, if Haney wins, let's say for argument's sake, Haney beats Lomachenko, I suspect he'll vacate his belts and move up to 140. That's why I said, well, I haven't released the video yet, but I made a video about Shakur Stevenson, and I've said that Shakur Stevenson and Isaac Cruz, even though it's a WBC eliminator for Devin Haney's world title for the 135-pound division, they may not get to fight Haney because Haney is going to move up. I suspect this is Devin Haney's last fight as a lightweight because he's struggling to make weight. Devin Haney is actually disadvantaging himself staying and fighting Lomachenko. The sensible thing would be to move up in weight. But Devin Haney says, nah, I'm sick of these detractors. I want to prove my haters, such as Paulie Malignaggi, wrong. Stay at the lightweight division, fight Loma, beat Loma, and then I'm going to move up. So this is a guy, despite a horrible weight cut, despite him suffering tremendously, just trying to make weight, he says, no, I'm staying at this weight class, and I'm going to take out Lomachenko, then I'm going to move up. You have to rate the confidence of Devin Haney. As I've said before, other than the Loma fight, I also see a potential fight between Haney and Teo, because Haney will move up to 140 after this fight, and then he'll fight, maybe he'll have a tune-up fight for 140, then I could see him even fighting Teofimo Lopez, straight after a tune-up in 140, because that's what Devin Haney does. No easy fights for Haney. He's not a coddled fighter, he's not a protected fighter, he doesn't fight just in-house fights. This isn't a Ryan Garcia, who only has Luke Campbell on his resume as a decent fighter. This is someone who's come for legacy, who's come for greatness. And in order to do that, in order to be a great, you need to fight the best. And that's exactly what this kid has consistently done. Well, I'm not going to call him a kid, because the last person who called Haney a kid was George Kambosos. And Haney went off at George Kambosos. So let's not say kid. Let's call him a man for this video. But yeah, I favor Devin Haney. Haney is improving, and I actually believe Lomachenko might be declining. Lomachenko's physical attributes are nowhere near as good as Haney's. Lomachenko, he's not a big puncher at this division, but what Loma is very good at is finding angles and changing levels. That's where Haney is going to have to be careful with, because I suspect Loma will tag Haney. Yeah, Loma will definitely exchange with Haney, and he'll tag Haney a few times. Haney's going to have to show a decent chin, but if Haney can keep the fight on the outside and use his reach advantage and lean on Loma, use some weight advantages he may have on fight night, and just really box and just pick your shots carefully, he'll beat Lomachenko. I've said it multiple times. The bigger punches are more of a threat to Devin Haney, someone like a Lomachenko. In terms of pure boxers, the biggest threat to Haney is a Shakur Stevenson. But I believe guys like Shakur Stevenson, Ryan Garcia, Tank Davis, and Teofimo Lopez all have better chances than Vasily Lomachenko. I don't understand where the hype comes for Lomachenko as a 135 pounder. I get previously he's done great stuff, but at 135 pounds, he's not been as convincing, especially at the top level. He's had multiple issues with top fighters at the 135-pound division. Obviously, he lost to Teofimo Lopez. It was a competitive fight, but it's good to see Loma, try get out there. I'm saying it as if the fight is confirmed. It's not confirmed. They're only negotiating, but it proves that Devin Haney was genuine and that Paulie Malignaggi was wrong. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of the fight. Who do you favor? Obviously I favor Haney. I don't give a big chance to Lomachenko, but you would be silly if you didn't give any chance to Vasily Lomachenko because he is still a very technically good fighter. But I do believe Haney has more skills, and skills pay the bills. Alright guys, peace.